So this week I'm behind the wheel of the full-size 2016 Lincoln Navigator. It's a roomy third row seater, it's full of creature comforts, and it's had a major infotainment upgrade. So how does it ride and drive, and is this the right SUV for you? I'll tell you next on this week's Car Pro Test Drive. There aren't a lot of choices anymore in large truck-based SUVs, but Lincoln Navigator has continued to weather the storm. Introduced in 1998, this is the third generation full-size SUV from the Lincoln Motor Company. Based on the same chassis as the Ford Expedition, Navigator went through a full redo in 2015 with some electronic changes for 2016. Most notable for 2016 is the new BlackBerry-powered Sync 3 touchscreen electronics interface, which addresses some of the usability issues with the previous My Lincoln Touch interface, as the company is touting quicker response times and a simplified menu that appears on a strip at the bottom of the central touchscreen. Sync 3 also features intuitive pinch and swipe functions, just like a smartphone, while matching the feature-rich excellence of My Lincoln Touch. Time will tell whether it's embraced by owners, but based on my initial impressions, Sync 3 seems to be a real step forward. There's a host of apps to give you real-time info, and changing the settings is super simple. Now I'm reviewing the Reserve package, which is the top of the line. Navigator comes in a standard length and an extended length for more cargo space behind the third row seat. Think Suburban, Escalade ESV, and GMC Yukon XL. My Tester is the regular length, but still offers a fair amount of cargo room in the rear. One big change in 2015 was making the 3.5-liter EcoBoost engine the only choice under the hood. This improved performance and fuel economy. The 3.5-liter six-cylinder offers up 380 horses and will tow 9,000 pounds, quite a feat for something other than a pickup truck. The only available transmission is a 6-speed automatic. Now inside the Navigator, you'll find a very nice and spacious interior that will seat either 7 or 8 adults, depending on the center row seating being bench or captain's chairs. This SUV offers one of the largest interiors in its class and has plenty of headroom and legroom for any size adult. As you would expect, the Navigator Reserve comes fully loaded with just about everything you would expect in a luxury SUV. Most notable is power liftgate, power deployable running boards, 22-inch aluminum wheels, heated and cooled front seats, ambient lighting, parking sensors, rear view camera, blind spot monitoring system, navigation system, and Bluetooth with voice activation. One big advantage with the Navigator and its sister, the Ford Expedition, has always been the third row folding power seat that disappears with the push of a button and actually folds flat. Now the only options on my Ruby Red test vehicle is a $995 power moonroof. Everything else you see comes standard, including an array of safety features. The Navigator rides really well, and with electric power steering it handles well too, with minimum sway and body roll for a big, heavy SUV. This is partly due to Ford's Advanced Track system, which lets you choose from sport, normal, and comfort settings. You're sure to find a ride and handling that you like. So the question I always get is, how does the Navigator stack up to the Cadillac Escalade? Honestly, they're very different. Escalade comes with a lot of bling, where the Navigator is more subdued. The Caddy offers a lot more options like adaptive cruise control and a built-in cell phone charger, but all that comes at a price. My experience is that equipped alike, the Cadillac is about $10,000 more money. Navigator fuel economy is just so-so at 15 in town, 20 on the highway, and 17 overall, although people who buy this beast probably don't care. I would expect Ford to go to a 7 or even 8-speed gearbox in the near future to get that highway mileage up. The addition of the 3.5 EcoBoost and Sync 3 infotainment system was huge leaps forward for an SUV that had lagged behind its competition for many years. MSRP on this one is $77,000, a lot of money for an SUV, but the 2016 Lincoln Navigator can best be described as the value leader in large truck-based SUVs. Thanks for riding along with us today for another Car Pro Test Drive, this week featuring the 2016 Lincoln Navigator.